Hello everyone, welcome to my channel 共同家 I'm Ryusei. Today I'll introduce Japanese traditional two side dishes. First dish is Kiriboshi daikon no nimono. This is simmered dried white radish. Dried white radish has natural sweetness and it absorbs the flavor well. It goes well with many kinds of dish, and nice crunchy texture of Kiriboshi daikon is healthy and tasty. And second dish is Hijiki no nimono. It's also simmered dish. In Japan, hijiki is popular ingredient as a high nutrients ingredient, and this dish goes well with the rice. Both dishes are very traditional homemade side dishes. I hope this video will be interesting and informative for you. Yes, let's make it. This is dried white radish. It's called Kiriboshi daikon. The famous place for Kiriboshi daikon is Miyazaki Prefecture. Here is Miyazaki Prefecture. About 90% of Kiriboshi daikon is produced here. Good sunlight turns the sharpness of the white radish to the sweet taste. First of all, I wash it with the water. I stir it and drain a sieve. Okay, I add the water to it. Good. I soak Kiriboshi daikon in the water for 30 minutes. Meanwhile, I'll cut these ingredients. Today I'll use them to make both dishes. At first, I cut a carrot. I trim off the top part. And today I'll use about 9 centimeters. I measure it by side to cut it evenly and beautifully. Nice. I peel off the skin. Of course, we can use a peeler as well. Good. I divide it into thirds. I'm conscious of cutting it to the same length. Okay, I'm going to cut it into julienne. I cut it into 3mm intervals. It's important to move my knife down straightly. Nice. I cut them into 3mm intervals as well. Okay, nice. This cutting way is called senroppongiri in Japan. I set it aside. Next, snow pears. This light green color makes the dishes beautiful. I remove the rim like this. I fold the top and put it. Nice. Okay, I've done everything. Then I cut them into half and turn them. I also cut them into julienne, 3mm intervals. Okay. Beautiful. Next, konnyaku. I also cut it into julienne as well. It's so soft that it's difficult to slice thinly. We can cut it into thin slices like this. I move my knife horizontally. Nice. Then I place them like this and cut them into half. I pile up them. Okay. I cut them into 3mm intervals. Good. Okay. I set it aside. At last, deep fried thin tofu. I cut it into half and turn them. I cut them into 3mm intervals. Good. Okay, I've done cutting. I cut the all ingredients into same size. The length and width of them are almost same. 30 minutes later, I transfer Kiriboshi daikon to a bowl. Nice. Okay, I'll also use this dashi after that. Next, I'll combine the sauce ingredients. I add 200 grams of dashi. Then I measure the dashi of soaking Kiriboshi daikon. This dashi has a nice flavor and good nutrients. Okay, I add 200 grams of the dashi, 20 grams of mirin, 20 grams of soy sauce. At last, I add 5 grams of sugar. I stir it to dissolve the sugar. I add the half of the ingredients to the dashi except for the snow pears. Nice. I'm going to heat it. I turn on the heat. Once it boils, I turn down the heat to low. I keep heating until the carrot becomes tender. I'll check it whether it becomes tender or not. Okay. I add Kiriboshi daikon to the dashi. I loosen it. I cook it for a while over medium heat. It begins to boil. I cover it with a wooden lid, otoshibuta. I have 2 reasons to use it. First, the lid allows the flavor to permeate the ingredients well. And second, we can cook it with the dashi enough to cover them. I heat it for 5 minutes over low heat. 5 minutes later, the look is very beautiful. And the Kiriboshi daikon absorbs the flavor. Okay, I turn off the heat. Finally, I add snow pears. Nice. I cook the snow pears with residual heat to keep the beautiful green color. I soak the snow pears in the ingredients. I let it cool. I transferred it to a container. Let's arrange it on a plate. Nice. Kiriboshi daikon no nimono is done. Please try this healthy and tasty side dish. Next, I'll make hijiki no nimono. This is dried hijiki. Hijiki is one of the seaweed. I wash it carefully. And drain a sieve. Okay, I add the water to it. I stir it. I soak it for 30 minutes. 30 minutes later, it absorbs the water and it becomes bigger. I'll boil it. I add it into ample boiling water and I boil it for a while. Once it boils, I turn off the heat and I remove it. Okay, I set it aside. I turn on the heat. I put salt oil and add carrot. I stir fry it until it becomes tender. Once the carrot becomes tender, I add konnyaku. I mix them. Nice. I add hijiki to it. I mix and stir fry them for a few minutes. A few minutes later, I add 180 grams of dashi and 20 grams of soy sauce, 20 grams of mirin, at last 10 grams of sugar. I distribute the seasonings to the ingredients. Okay, then I add aburaage. I mix them. Nice. I cover it with a wooden lid and cook it for 5 minutes. 5 minutes later, I open it. Good smell. I taste it. A little bit thicker taste is good for Hijiki no nimono. Great. Okay, I turn off the heat. I add snow pears to it. Nice. I cook it with residual heat as well. The smell and look are perfect. Let's arrange it on a plate. Yes, done. Hijiki no nimono is done. I hope you will enjoy these dishes. Thank you. Have you ever tried Kiriboshi daikon and Hijiki? In Japan, both side dishes are very popular and traditional. What is your country's popular side dish? I hope you will enjoy Japanese traditional side dishes. Thank you for watching to this end. I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Have a nice day. See you later.